Hi guys, welcome back. It's Megan again, and I'm so excited to see you today. I hope you've had a great start to your week. We're going to start a brand new lesson this week about how we live for Jesus. Our message is going to come to us from Hebrews chapter 12, verses 1 through 13. How long do you guys think that you could run before you got tired? A few minutes? 10? 15 minutes? Maybe even an hour? Be realistic with yourself. Some of you might be able to run a really long time before you get tired, but most of us would probably not make it long before we got worn out. And that's okay. We haven't trained and built up an endurance for that. How many of you guys know that running a race takes practice? You have to build endurance. You have to train your body. Today we're going to learn and talk about how we can practice and train our hearts so that we can live for Jesus. Today's lesson is going to be about running a race with endurance. The book of Hebrews was written for the persecuted Christians who were very familiar with the Old Testament and Jewish traditions. The author compares this journey with Christ to a long-distance race. Living a Christian life isn't a quick sprint, but a lifelong commitment that takes great discipline and endurance. In order to reach that level of endurance to finish a long race, a runner needs to be disciplined. And a big step in that discipline is preparing the right way and removing all the things that we don't need. Have you guys ever seen a runner run a marathon with a helmet on? Of course not. They wouldn't be able to see as well where they were running. Have you seen them run with heavy football pads on? Probably not, because it would weigh them down and slow their running time down. Have you seen them run a race with a big heavy snowsuit on? No, it would make them way too hot and they wouldn't be able to finish. Have you seen them run a race with big hiking boots on? It would trip them up. In order to finish the race of faith, we must rid ourselves of the things that slow us down and trip us up. Those sins that hold us back. Once all that excess baggage is shed, we're no longer slowed down by sin. And the author of Hebrews says to keep our eyes fixed on Jesus, who helps to spur us on towards victory. When we're physically running, it helps to run with a partner. It helps us to set a pace, and it helps us to encourage each other on as we're running. And it also helps to run with someone who might run faster than you. It's going to help you push yourself to also run faster. To win, a runner might even follow the tips of a previous winner, someone who's already won it all. And guess what, you guys? We can do that with our faith as well. Jesus endured the necessary discipline to finish the faith race. In fact, Jesus is the winning champion who Christians turn to in order to perfect their faith. No one can run a marathon without vigorous discipline and training, and no one can run the race of faith without God's discipline and training to overcome sin. Overcoming sin is hard, it's really difficult, and it's oftentimes a struggle. Discipline helps to prepare a runner. Discipline from our parents helps prepare us to become an adult. And discipline from God helps us to prepare to overcome sins and to follow the path that God has designed for us. Discipline is never enjoyable. It's not fun, and sometimes it even hurts. Nevertheless though, discipline is necessary. It's needed, you guys. Our parents and God, they discipline us out of love because they see the potential that we have and that we can reach. And they know that it's going to help us to reach that. Now, no matter how difficult things seem, we are encouraged by the author of Hebrews to get up, to dust ourselves off, to remain strong, and to continue the race of faith with endurance. And that's my challenge for you guys today. I want you guys to practice, to train yourselves for your races, okay? You can practice for your physical run if you want to. You could ask your moms or your dads if you could go outside, maybe even just to your backyard, to just practice running for a long time. And you can also help to prepare yourself for your faith race too. And while you guys are running, you can ask Jesus to help you perfect your faith. Ask him to show you ways that you can run your race with endurance. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!